Good morning, everybody. So I'm having a few people have kind of mentioned that they've had issues uploading their images to the portfolio website for your AP portfolio. So um, I have a few suggestions for you, and maybe I think I can sort of guess at what the issue is. But the primary thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure we are resizing our images. Um, because if you remember back to when we first did this, we resized our images to make them much smaller, make them web ready. And so you might have issues with that. Um, Now, I'm assuming you're all taking photos uh, mostly with an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone or you have an Android, you probably aren't going to encounter this problem. But before you start taking any photos, uh, or if you're already taken them, then don't worry about this. But just for future reference, you can kind of go into your camera settings. And then in an iPhone, you have different formats. Um, and the default is high efficiency. And what you'll get is either an HEIF file or an HEVC format, which sometimes won't be recognized. Uh, so if you want, you can change this to most compatible, and that'll give you a JPEG. So the downside there is for your phone, it takes up a little more space than the high efficiency file, but again, it's more compatible with other websites and other things. So maybe for the purposes of your portfolio, if you're shooting on your iPhone, change it over to most compatible. Now, again, that's going to be in your photos uh, gallery, right? So here's that sample I did a few weeks back. Um, as far as I can tell, you can't really resize in photos. So what you can do is you can, there's apps you can download, but if you don't want to download anything, there's a number of websites you can go to. And you can do this on a computer too. If you're getting an error message or it's not letting you upload it, you can just hop onto this website or any other photo resizing website and then just drop it in here. So I'll go over that with you. This one is in particular photoresizer.com. And I like this one because it gives you a kind of a big preview. So file, you're going to just upload. And I'll go to photo library. And then here's all my photos. Here's the one I wanted. And then that will import that in. And then I'm just going to go to resize. If you want, you can also use the crop, and they have other tools here, but at this point, I would just use your other tools to kind of edit your image first and then come in to resize it. So I'm going to go to resize. Now, if you remember back, what we wanted to do was we wanted to find the bigger side. So this one is a horizontally oriented image. So the bigger side is the width, and right now in pixels it is 2801. The number we want is 780. And so you're going to just punch that in to the bigger side. So if your height is bigger, if your image is vertical, punch in 780 to the bigger side. Then just go ahead and press return. And that's going to resize the other side because right now we have locked the aspect ratio. So it'll automatically resize it to the right size. And that's going to be the size we want. And hit apply. And then you should be able to save it. So I'll go back to file and I'll just go to save image. It's going to ask to download it. There's the name, so just kind of remember that. And then that should download, and then you should be able to find it in your downloads folder. Let me see if I can find that. There it is. So there's that new file, again, much smaller than this one. This one you should be able to upload. If you're getting some sort of different image or error message, give me the specifics and then I'll try to help you out. But again, first thing you should do is try to resize it and see if that works. And then if not, it's still giving you some sort of error, then go ahead and send me a message, maybe screenshot it and tell me what you are getting. Okay? Let me know if you guys have any other questions, but hopefully this helps.